we got a new shirt. Guess what else? You can buy it. Guess what? You gotta be a part of Patreon, so go do that now.
And today, Jamaican Patties. This is Dr. Bird's Patty Shack. Very common food. It's like a little mini Hot Pocket. We've only once ever had anything like this before from the frozen food section. All right, some baked turnovers from Jamaica. Cheers.
Cheers. That crust is weird.
Falls apart like dust.
Yeah, I don't know if I care for that.
There's not a lot of flavor going on. Today, the real thing. So we're headed down to a new spot to try them out. Spiced beef in there. Very excited. We got 2 each. Let's go. Yeah, perfect. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Have a good one. See ya. All right, Dr. Birds, we got 4 of the spiced beef patties from Jamaica acquired jump cut. All right, little Corey Wagner second angle.
All right, let's see what we got, and boom, there it is. That's a yellowish, orangish, almost like a giant Cheez-It filled with meat. That's what it looks like. I'm sure it's not made out of cheese, but there's not much to say, ladies and gentlemen.
And here's what the patty looks like spliced open. Oh, that spiced beef in there. All right, so here we go, Dr. Birds. Cheers.
Cheers. Weird taste. Mushy meat.
Definitely mushy meat. It reminds me of like, almost like a refried bean.
I was just gonna say that. It looks like refried beans.
Yeah.
When they come out here, they're starting to look like refried beans.
Now that looks like something we recognize.
The only thing missing here is the whole beans. Gotcha.
That's spinning on me there.
This is like such a staple of like a quick snack in both New York and Jamaica.
If you think a patty is a patty is a patty, you're dead wrong.
The short answer to what a Jamaican patty is would be, it's a meat turnover. It's a snack, it's a hand food. Patties in New York is a big deal.
The meat is got a weird taste to me, and I don't necessarily like this doughy stuff. I don't know what this is.
It was like a puff pastry flaky. They're supposed to apparently like really flake and crisp off when you eat it, and this doesn't. This like stays together. It's supposed to really like shatter.
It does more in the corners once you get there.
Okay.
Once you bite a patty, if it's good, the crumbs must fall.
I mean, this is okay.
I'm gonna put Sixer sauce in it and probably be totally blasphemous.
It's pretty trash though.
I don't think it's trash. It's just not like, you're not gonna take a bite of this and be like totally transformed into this. Like, I think this is like, for what it is, a little $3.50 like food to grab and eat or something like that, and you're really into this.
You know what you just also described? Taquitos, which are also, you know what they also are described as? Trash.
Beef. That one looks like that's got beef in it. That looks like it's gonna be easier
This
to
is
bite
beef
through.
and cheese. Hey man, what about me?
Done with it already. It's not bad, but it's, you ate that like you were about to smoke it like a cigar. Yeah.
I'm Dr. Marks, babe.
Not that I care, but where is your husband?
Yes, it's not something that
meat's gotta be a little worse.
Dude, bro, are you tasting this mush meat? You're talking about refried bean meat? At least this version of this is in the same category to me as like taquitos, like a quick thing to grab. It's like a snack. It's not that great, but I also would say that taquitos are not that great. I mean, you can go ahead and love them. I don't care. What do I care? Love them. These are garbage to me though. The meat's very weird to me, and the mushiness of it, and this pastry is dumb. It's edible. That's why I think, man, the taquitos really feels like it fits. Because it is like taquitos are an edible food. Like I go like, yeah, I'll eat those in a you know, if you find yourself in a pickle.
Yeah.
9 years ago, I had my last taquito. That's insane.
But I'm not like, I gotta go get me a taquito. I would never be like, oh dude, I gotta go get me some refried bean meat wrapped in a pastry.
Yeah.
I'd be like, yeah, if someone like had this on like a hiking trip, right? I was starving.
It was fitting for that.
It was the only thing that I could eat. Just like taquitos. If it's the only thing I can have, I'll stomach it.
Yeah. I will say, like, kind of doing like a little bit of research on like what these look like and really good mom and pop places in New York, like from people, it doesn't really look the same, and I'm kind of let down based on like everything I saw. They look like way more gourmet from all the like clips I've seen.
You know, these ain't gourmet. Look at this mush meat, bro. This ain't actually like, you know, like even hamburger meat, you can still tell it was like formed. This is like pure mush.
Yeah, it looks like refried beans.
This is disgusting. It's edible.
Yeah, I don't think it's disgusting. It's just,
it's not disgusting. You can eat it, but you don't look at it. This just goes to show that all those people who were talking smack about the one we did for the food review are fools. They got so triggered that we didn't think those were good.
Yeah, that was not a good taste.
That's very odd. Honestly, eating a wet envelope like with hot sauce on it. Like, that's not doing me any favors.
Did you ever grow up in a trailer or anything like that?
I'm also, for some reason, I guess not as grossed out by the texture of it. Like, it's not great, but I'm not like mortified.
Well, I guess I wouldn't necessarily use the word mortified. I ate the whole thing. This is what I'm trying to do. My goal is to set the stage so when they eat it, they're like ready.
Yeah, they know what they're getting themselves
It's not
into.
like they're not expecting more than what they're getting. They know it's gonna be, if you're into mush meat and you go into it being like, yeah, I'm about to get some mush meat that's warm and tastes a little weird, like, that's what I'm here for.
I think they'll get the gist after seeing this episode.
Yeah, I think so, man. That ain't good.
All right, before we go ahead and rate that, let's do a shout out.
Let's do it.
Patreon shout out, Patreon shout out, Patreon shout out. Patreon.com/number6with cheese. The best way to support this web series. A bunch of different tiers on there to support what we do. You get some fun kickbacks, like being able to see content early, pick where we eat, a promo code, a lifetime number 6 with cheese promo code for merch. So today, do we have a couple names to shout out?
Huh?
Do we have a couple names to shout out?
I don't know.
We'll find out soon in this next jump cut.
Patreon shout out number 1 goes Mr. Bobby Hall. Bobby, a living legend on the ice, and also a supporter of our channel, does the $10 a month, maybe that NHL paycheck. I mean, you come from a lineage of legends. Maybe you could bump that up a little bit. I don't know, $1,000 a month or something. What do you got? Money just laying around, probably buried in ice or something. Either way, we appreciate you. Hope you're coming on the live to hang out and have a good time with us. Hopefully, we'll see you in next month's Patreon Live.
Patreon shout out number 2, Jamie Gordon Cam. They did the fun thing where they bumped up from 15 to 25. It's $10 more and it makes me excited. Patreon.com/number 6 with cheese. Be like Jamie. Be like legendary icer Brett Hall.
That was Bobby Hall. Hall, not Hall. Well, my joke
still was really good. My joke sucked.
I don't know what I'm going to say.
Thanks so much for supporting. Be like them. Despite whatever their lineages are, they helped our show. All right, here we go. Let's get a rating and get out of here. Out of 5, patty mayonnaise. Out of 5 patty mayonnaises from Doug Funny. How many patty mayonnaises from Doug Funny do you give the $3.50 spiced beef patty from Dr. Bird's Corey?
Well, this is no disrespect for the great one, Patty Mayonnaise, and all you masturbatory fools who just love the carnage that I bestow upon some of these restaurants are going to be in for a joyous experience, because that was disgusting. It was a gross, it was like when a dog shits all loose like and you step in it and you like have to drag it off your foot with like a stick. That was the type of mush meat bean sauce that they stuffed up in there, and it couldn't have been quality meat because the flavor was so off-putting. If they're not using rodent, then I don't know what the hell it is, because that ain't no damn cow. I promise you that. Beef, spiced beef, bro, that was more like bro. It tasted like a funky just offshoot of vaginal gas went into my mouth, bro.
Lord.
I'd rather have a kangaroo pouch with an aborted little kangaroo baby just mushed into there and fry that up. I bet that'd have better flavor than that disgusting patty. And you know what, little fans of those beef patties who came with us from our frozen food one, good. I hope I'm pissing you off. I hope you're ready to come at me hard, because I'm just telling the truth, ladies and gentlemen. You don't like it, get better foods in your life. I don't know what to tell you. We got great stuff all around this world. Don't go living and dying on the cross on nasty beef patties. Or, quick disclaimer, please tell us your favorite place in Chicago that has those, and maybe there's a better one out there and we can try that and find one that's good.
Right.
Because that wasn't one of them. It was disgusting, it was vile, and I'm not gonna give it a single damn point. I wouldn't wish that flavor upon my enemies, dude. Get that out of here. 0 patty mayonnaise.
0 patties.
Wow!
Seeing like the hype of like how much New York puts these up, like I actually did watch a few fun docu-series on these patties because I thought it was like so cool. Once people were like, oh, you just had a bad one. The frozen one, you can't do that. You gotta get them from like a mom and pop's place. And this place has a crazy origin story of like how it came to be, and they put their name on it. I was thoroughly let down. I won't say nearly as many descriptive things as Corey did, but I'm thoroughly.
I'm a skilled poet. I have my tongue unleashes upon the world like none other, bro.
Yeah. I'm just gonna go with like a 1.0. Boom. People that know those after we cracked it open, is that how they're supposed to look? Let us know, and we'll see you tomorrow for a brand new episode. Thanks for watching us eat newish foods. Bye.
Gross.